Hey everybody, it's me, Stephanie, checking in. I recorded a video and I went to post it and realized that yesterday's video was private. So my video made no sense that I was making. And it was like all long and long-winded, so I'm just gonna make another one and make it shorter. So hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm vlogging for the next 180 days. Just kind of checking in with how my day went, how my eating went, if I stayed within my calorie goals. I was doing Points Plus, did Smart Points, did Weight Watchers off and on, and I was struggling to lose weight for the last 6 months. I'm a nursing mom. My baby is 6 months. She's now on solid foods. I just felt like it was more important for me to start focusing on my carbs and like really getting a handle on every single thing that I was eating. Even the quote free foods on Weight Watchers. So it's been really good. I think it's been a good transition for me to go to calorie counting and watching my carbs. Yesterday I had a train wreck of an evening. I would refer to it as a mini binge. Like a full-on binge for me is usually when I start eating and I get sick, and then I want to keep eating, and then I feel like I can't stop eating. Yesterday I felt like I couldn't get full. So that is like a mini binge where I know that something emotional is going on that I can't get settled, I'm not feeling resolved about, and so I just keep eating feeling like I'm hungry, but really I'm just confused because I'm stressed and I'm emotional and I keep thinking that I'm not full, and then finally I'll get to that point of feeling full. And yesterday I did not feel sick, I just ate 1,000 calories over total, and yeah, so it was a bad day for my eating, but today was great. I was right within my calorie range. I give myself a range between 17 and 1800, and that was great. I didn't feel like a bottomless pit today, so that was really good. Yesterday I just struggled. I just felt empty, even though I wasn't empty. I went on just a little eating spree in the evening, and then that was it. Didn't eat anymore. I woke up today and just from breakfast on, I just tracked, was checking into my tracker. I decided to take care of some of the things that had been stressing me out, and that really helped. I realized that there were just a lot of things that had been building that had been kind of bothering me, and they kind of all came to the surface and came to a head yesterday. I had just come back from spending a week at my parents' house where they have a much larger home than we have, a yard. My aunt lives next door, which means I have family really close. My sister lives 5 minutes from my parents' house. My brother lives close by. And so for a week, I was surrounded by love and support and family and friends and socializing and a big yard with a playhouse and a trampoline, and my dad who would take Simon on the tractor, and he loved that, and just, you know, my mom to help, and entertainment and cousins. And then I come home and I'm like, oh yeah, our house is really small, and I like unloaded the car and now I can't see the living room, and the stroller is in the living room, and that takes up like half the living room. And we have a small house because we're on a debt snowball and we want to be out of debt before we upgrade to something larger. So we've just made the commitment to stay here, and sometimes, yeah, I come home and I physically feel a little bit trapped and a little bit claustrophobic, and like I just can't stay on top of things, and it's like I will stay home and clean what that feels like all day, and then like one thing is out and it just feels really messy really quickly. Like right now, let me show you. Okay, so just a couple things are out. Like some baby equipment. I hosted a movie day for some kids in my neighborhood, and so we like blocked out all of the light. But I have baby equipment, I have a stroller, I have more baby equipment, I just have 2 chairs, a couple of books, I have a laundry basket on my love. But I mean, most of that is just baby equipment, but it makes my house feel like completely overrun and like messy and like out of control. But really, it's just some baby equipment and some chairs that need to be scooted back. But you know, sometimes that's just life. I'm grateful to have what I have. I'm grateful to have a home. I'm grateful to have children, to clean up after, and I really mean that. But sometimes I don't see it that way. Sometimes I just feel like I'm just buried and like the grass is greener sometimes is how I feel. Or like, oh, I'm just so exhausted for motherhood. It's like my day just doesn't have an end or a beginning, really. It just flows from one feeding to the next. And that's just how it is. It's like, well, there isn't really a morning and a night and like, oh, I'll go to bed and get a good night's sleep and then wake up in the morning. It's just like, oh, okay, I'll wake up in a few hours. Okay, I'll wake up in a few hours. Okay, I guess I'll shower again. You know, if you have kids, you know. And if you don't, enjoy your sleep. Well, you can before you have children. But no, that's just what had been building. Just feeling kind of trapped and stressed. We have a week of family reunions starting Sunday, ending Sunday. So we're going to be around a lot of family. We're going to be in close quarters with family. It's just going to be an emotional time. Family reunions are stressful. They're good, but they're stressful. And, yeah, I mean, we love our families, but they can just be stressful times. And, my husband and I are just kind of trying to gear up for that. And I think it's just had us both a little bit rattled. You know, it's a long drive. It's going to be lots of time in the car with the kids. And, yeah. So today was much better. Like I said, I stayed within my calorie goals. I was still a little high on my carbs, but that again is I'm finding like, holy cow, I gotta have my life like settled, and like I have to be in my routine, and life just has to be like a well-oiled machine for me to like really hit 50 grams of carbs or less. Like, that's tough. And I know people who do 20 or less. That's tough. Whew, that's tough. I mean, they probably just get used to it and make it sound easy, but I just feel like sometimes I am just really happy that I even have a shower and like food to eat. Sometimes then it's like, oh, I've accidentally skipped lunch. I better eat real quick. And I'm like eating leftovers and that sort of thing. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling now, but it's a good day. I'll check in again tomorrow. This daily vlogging thing has been super good for me, and I'll see you tomorrow.